Good afternoon, students. We are going to discuss one particular problem on the increasing and decreasing function, that is, find the interval in which fx is equal to sin x minus cos x, where x is greater than 0 and less than 2 pi is increasing and second one is decreasing. This problem has come in CBSE examination, that is board exam 2010 and 2000. Alright. First, let me explain you the meaning of the increasing function and decreasing function. For that purpose, I have drawn y is equal to fx over here, first diagram, and y is equal to fx over here in the second diagram. In the first diagram, you can see on the x-axis, that means along this line, horizontal line, we have taken the values of x1, x2 and so on. Means all the x values are taken over here. As we are moving in this direction, the value of x will keep on increasing. That is why I have written x2 greater than x1. Now corresponding to the value x1, on the graph you can see this point is corresponds to the x1, and corresponding to this point we are moving in horizontal direction, so we are getting a point on the y-axis. So this point represents fx1, and corresponding to this q, another point we are getting, this point corresponds to fx2. Now as I have already explained you over here that this x2 is greater than x1, you can see the length of this fx2 from this origin up to this is bigger than the length of this point, distance of this point from the origin, that is fx1. Means fx1 is smaller than this fx2, which was written over here. fx1 is smaller than fx2. Means this sign of inequality remains intact as we are moving in this direction. So this kind of function is called as the increasing function. Over here you see, as we are moving along the x-axis, this x2 is bigger than this x1, which is written over here. Corresponding to this x2, the point taken on the curve on the y-axis corresponding to this, we can see this length is representing fx2, and this length is representing fx1. So as x2 is bigger than x1, you can see fx2 is smaller than this fx2 is smaller than this fx1. So as we are moving along the x-axis in this direction, horizontal direction, we are finding the value of fx is decreasing. Alright, so this kind of function is called as the decreasing function. This was the increasing function and this one is the decreasing function. Now the very important point related to this function, increasing function or decreasing function, and the dy by dx, that is the differentiation of any function, is, try to understand, at this point P, if we draw any tangent, do you think this tangent will form an acute angle with the x-axis? The same thing is done with the Q. At this point, if we draw any tangent, then it will form an acute angle at this point again. The tangent is drawn like this. In all the cases, you can see the tangent drawn will form an acute angle with the x-axis. So when the function is increasing function, then we find that the value of tan theta is always positive. Means if we keep on moving along this curve and draw any tangent at any point, we find that the slope of that tangent is always greater than 0. That means dy by dx is always greater than 0. That means f dash x is always greater than 0. So connection between the increasing function and the dy by dx is, if any function is increasing function, then the corresponding dy by dx found at any point along the curve will always be positive. The same, that thing is not happening over here. As you see in the diagram, if we draw any tangent at any point along this curve, that tangent is forming an obtuse angle with the x-axis. always it is forming obtuse angle, whether we are drawing a tangent at this point or this point anywhere, we will find always the tangent forms an obtuse angle with the x-axis. That means if the function is decreasing function, then we find that dy by dx is always negative. Alright, because tan theta with obtuse angle will be negative. Alright, so as the function is decreasing, so the dy by dx or f dash x will always be negative. And over here, if the function is increasing, then f dash x or the dy by dx will be always positive. Now using these concepts, we are going to deal with this problem. Fx is equal to sin x minus cos x is first differentiated. The differentiation is shown over here. The differentiation of the sin x is cos x, and cos x will be minus sin x, and minus sign already there. So 2 minus signs will make this one as plus sin x. Then we have multiplied root 2 outside and 1 by root 2 inside the bracket to this one. So finally we are getting 1 by root 2 can be taken as sin 45, that is sin pi by 4, and this can be taken as cos 45, that is cos pi by 4. So this is based on the formula sin a plus b. So accordingly we have written sin x plus pi by 4. Now we have to discuss the increasing and decreasing functions. For what values of x this f dash x will be positive, and for what value of x this f dash x will be negative. That is what we are going to discuss. Now as you see, for the increasing function, this root 2 is already positive. Before that, there is a condition over here, that is x is greater than 0 and less than 2 pi. So what we have to do is, we have to add this pi by 4 throughout to this condition. Means x becomes x plus pi by 4, 0 plus pi by 4, and 2 pi plus pi by 4 is written over here. This one is plus sign, 2 pi plus pi by 4. So finally this x plus pi by 4 is lying between pi by 4 and 2 pi plus pi by 4. So in order to show this particular angle between this pi by 4 and 2 pi plus pi by 4, we have drawn this diagram. This one is representing the first quadrant, and this line is dividing this first quadrant into two equal halves. That means this angle will be pi by 4, this also will be pi by 4. Now as you see, this x plus pi by 4 is greater than pi by 4. So for that we have to start from here, means more than pi by 4. So starting from this line, this point, we are coming to this, then we are covering total angle of pi by 4 to pi, then again we are going up to this, that is 2 pi, and further you can see 2 pi plus pi by 4. So for that reason, another pi by 4 angle we have moved this in this direction. I hope that the distribution of the angle shown over there is clear to all of you. Now you see, for f dash x to be positive, that is for the increasing function, f dash x should be greater than 0. That means sin x plus pi by 4 should be greater than 0, because root 2 multiplied over there will be always positive. I have already written over here. So sin x plus pi by 4 greater than 0 is positive, is that sin function is positive from first quadrant to this point, from here to here. So for that reason only x plus pi by 4 I have written as greater than pi by 4 and less than pi. Also you can see the sine function will be positive from here to here. That means more than 2 pi and less than 2 pi plus pi by 4. For that reason I have written x plus pi by 4 greater than 2 pi and less than 2 pi plus pi by 4. Now after that the simple calculation is done. This pi by 4 is brought this side and pi by 4 brought this side, so that pi by 4 minus pi by 4 becomes 0, and pi minus pi by 4 is 3 pi by 4. Similarly pi by 4 taken to that side and pi by 4 brought this side, will give you 2 pi minus pi by 4, that is 7 pi by 4, and pi by 4 minus pi by 4, these two are getting cancelled, only 2 pi is left. So x is greater than 7 pi by 4 and less than 2 pi. Means this function fx is equal to sin x minus cos x will be positive if x is lying between this region, that is 0 to 3 pi by 4 union this 7 pi by 4 to 2 pi. Alright, this much is for the increasing function. Now for the decreasing function, f dash x must be less than 0, and as f dash x was nothing but root 2 into this much, root 2 is always positive. So for this particular value to be less than 0, this must be less than 0. That means this must be negative, and that is negative only if x plus pi by 4 is lying between this point up to this point. That means it is greater than pi and less than 2 pi. That is what I have written over here. X plus pi by 4 should be greater than pi and less than 2 pi. After that simple calculation, pi by 4 is taken to that side, pi by 4 is brought this side. Simple calculation, this becomes 3 pi by 4 and this becomes 7 pi by 4. So the fx is equal to sin x minus cos x is negative, it is decreasing if x is lying between 3 pi by 4 to 7 pi by 4. I hope this problem is very much clear to all of you. One more thing, let me just explain here itself. This bracket sign, you can see it is showing that 0 and 3 pi by 4 is are not included. Similarly, this one is not included, 2 pi is not included. Means the question is actually dealt with, it is strictly increasing and strictly decreasing. If we would have taken the box bracket over here, box here, box here, box here, then simply we would have taken this one as increasing and decreasing. So there is a small change in the question. You can write over here strictly. I hope the difference is clear to all of you. Thank you.